Alright guys, welcome back, and today I want to talk about a very good airdrop opportunity in Solana. So you can actually farm with these 2 airdrops at once or even more airdrops at once. So today I want to talk about Exponent Finance. Link will be down below, and of course on our Solana airdrop guide. Everything is going to be down below, okay? So let's talk about Exponent and why I like this. So by using Exponent, you get fixed yield and you've got 3 options: income, farm, liquidity. So income gives you a good APY. Farm gives you APY when it goes up or something like that. And liquidity is actually also allowing you to farm like airdrops from these teams. So I always go with liquidity, and you have various options. First of all, if you sort by liquidity, you are going to see that the biggest one is Fragmetric. I've covered Fragmetric on this channel so many times, and it's vape time. All right, so this is the biggest thing on Exponent right now, the Fragmetric Fragsol pool or yield opportunity. Okay, I've got 9,000 in deposits on this one, decent APY, and you don't have a lot of capacity. It's nearly filled. So by doing this, you farm Fragsol, Fragmetric, essentially. You get switchboard rewards from the switchboard oracle. You farm also Exponent, and you also get a decent APY, and you also get Solana appreciation in value if Solana pumps. So it's a very good way to farm multiple airdrops by just depositing Fragsol. So if I click on Fragsol, and let's say I want to add to my position, I need to deposit Fragsol. I always go with swap and supply. This is the easiest option. So to get Fragsol, you want to go to Fragmetric. Again, all of the links will be on the airdrop guide over here. And you want to go entry stake. So you can use Solana, JITOSOL, or BBSOL to get Fragsol. And then you want to come over here on liquidity, okay, and deposit on the Fragsol pool, and you're going to get an APY. You can see the rewards here and blah, blah, blah. And what you have to know is that this matures on 10th of July. So your funds, you should keep them till then. This is a small minus, but given these multiple airdrop opportunities, the point boosts that you get compared to other people, it just makes sense, guys. Especially if you like Solana, if you believe in Solana, you should go ahead and do it. Also, what else can you do? So guys, there is this Kyros points boost. So what you do is you deposit into this Kyros vault, and essentially you deposit KYSOL. You can get it through Jupiter Exchange. You can go on Titan Dex. So if you don't know, this is a private, decentralized aggregator. I really like to use it because I'm one of the early adopters right now. So yeah, should give us a good airdrop. Or you can use Camino Finance. I've got the link over here for swaps. But yeah, you want to get KYSOL, and you get both Exponent points and both Kyros points. You can also go with Perena. So you want to deposit USDC or USD with this asterisk, which is the Perena stablecoin, and you get an extra boost for Perena. And this has a low TVL, you can see the maturity here and the APY. This is something that I will be looking at after Fragmetric, because I really like Fragmetric at this point. But yeah, you've got multiple opportunities and multiple choices that you can make to yield better returns for you. Also, if you see, the capacity on most of these pools are a little bit filled. You can also go with DSOL, so you also get points in Drift. So that's very good. I actually farmed Drift natively. So I have deposited DSOL on Drift actually. So I get points for the season 2 of Drift. So this is nice. Maturity 30th of June, so APY is good. You can go ahead with that if you want to farm Drift as well. You can go with Meteora LPs, which are a little smaller but get you both Fragmetric points and both Meteora points. So you LP these tokens over here. And this seems like an interesting opportunity with very decent APYs. You get so many points, and you also farm Meteora. We don't know when they will tokenize, but Meteora airdrop is going to be very lucrative. So you might want to look at this opportunity. You also have the USDC USDT pool that just gives you Meteora points and has a decent APY of 10%. And you've got this USDC on Camino that gives you Camino points. So that's also maybe something that could interest you. From these, what I would select is probably Fragsol, Perena, Drift, and Meteora. I'm not really interested in Kyros, maybe I'm wrong, but if you asked me how to farm Exponent, I would go straight up with Fraxel. Right now, I think this is the best option. You could go with Perina after that because the maturity is a lot after. So we want to stack maturities. You could go with Drift Soul. Okay, then you could move to Jittery Staking using the airdrop from Drift to Snowball and Compound. Then you could deposit into this USDC USDT vault that matures 31st of July. After that, you could go with something like this Frag Jitosol if Fragmetric has not yet tokenized. And then you can go with Perina for the next 20 days. So you snowball airdrops, you get the Drift, you put your initial funds and the Drift airdrop into Fraxel, and you mature here, you get the APY, you stack that into the Meteora pools. Maybe the best opportunity here is to go with Frag and Josol straight from the get-go. And after you get the Meteora, you get the Fragmetric airdrop, the switchboard airdrop, you move all of these funds into Perina. And you farm this with like 30, 40, 50% more capital than if you started right now and you waited for the Perina airdrop. Well, you will have less time to farm this, but you will be stacking rewards one on top of the other and also reducing your exposure to just a single airdrop. And we don't know when Exponent is going to tokenize. I guess after most of these platforms tokenize and they have boosted metrics and more liquidity, maybe that's when they go with it. So yeah, maybe that's something that you should think about. And yeah, I really don't know what else to tell you. It's pretty simple, guys, okay? It's pretty simple. And there's this underlying and implied APY. I don't know the difference. Sorry, I'm not an expert. Please tell me down below in the comments. I think you don't get some kind of points. I'm not really sure. And there is also this income where I think you just deposit, you get a fixed APY, but you don't get like any airdrop from these teams. So maybe that's something that you would like to avoid. Maybe you would like to avoid this income option. Okay, so yeah, maybe don't go with that. But, I really have no opinion. Maybe this variable yield is good. Maybe this liquidity is the best. I go with liquidity because it was the proposed option from Fragmetric. So that's what I do. And this is Exponent. The platform is growing a lot. It works really well. I really like it. It feels very smooth, very clean. I think it's going to have a big price appreciation and value appreciation soon. I really want to see if we can find like funding for this company. Maybe we can, maybe we cannot. Let's check here. But yeah, I really like this. You see me, I have deposited in it, so I really believe in it. If you see me deposit somewhere, well, I probably like it. So where is I don't know. Can we see the funding? One investment? No idea, guys, in all honesty. I don't even know if this is really the actual company. Let's try here to see. 2.1 million raised like a few months ago. Solana Ventures, that's good. I don't know what is Rocketway, so not huge value, but loads of airdrops potentially. This is integrated with Fragmetric officially. It's one of the proposed ways to farm this. You can see here most rewards, Exponent. So yeah, you might as well, try this. I think it's good. Maybe the airdrop will not be huge from Exponent, but the competition is very, very low. So it just makes sense and you get multiple airdrops. So it's a no-brainer. Thanks so much for watching. Another great Solana airdrop was just finished. See you on the next video.